signal in my focus. I know what's causing it.
Hello. Oh, hello Michael. Late as usual. Welcome to Elden Ring, another live stream where we will be going through the ancient ruins of Rauh, and we are gonna have some amazing fun, since the plan is today to just be amazing, right? That's the plan, and that usually actually perfectly works out all the time, to just produce something at a very, very high level. So to say now, okay. Oh, hi. I'm glad you are finally acknowledging that you are once again late. It's like, you know, you having an audience at the king or at the president of your country. You ain't late. He ain't late. You are late. It's something similar, since I'm such a pro. How are you? I'm glad you ask. I am quite good. Exactly, and that's why you are late. No, it's the stream, the safe space. This is a safe place here, right? I am in this safe place. I'm the king of kings. I'm the god king, so to say, in this streaming. My small business here. I'm the god king. But I'm glad to, you know, just be a normal person from time to time. That's why I normally don't talk about me being amazing. So, okay. Enough of me being a freaking narcissist, right? Enough from me being a least narcissist streamer. Hey, you know, do you see what I'm doing for free work here? I'm playing like a retard, just that other people have feel better. That's mean what you said. I ain't a narcissist, man. Only because I say it, I'm, you know, the God King. You should imagine the moment you meet Donald Trump, Michael, and you tell him that he's a narcissist and a tart. You wouldn't do that. That's not polite. You would kiss his freaking ass, wouldn't you? I guess he would answer, if you would tell him that, he probably would answer, "You're totally right. Here's a video, but don't tell anybody." Okay, that like the way on. I see. And by the way, with the late as usual, this was just a pop culture reference, right? Lord of the Rings and stuff, you know? Return of the King and stuff. I just quoted. That was just a movie quote and stuff. I obviously didn't mean it. Okay, that's the way on. We can teleport here. I just want to see if there's anything to explore here, where we fantastically killed the hell furnace thingy last time. Throwing a pot, easy. No, not throwing a pot, going in close combat. The pot throwing was before. No pun intended. And oh god, so bad. I didn't ask Michael, by the way. How are you? I did not ask that. I was unpolite. Forgive me, please. Shame on me. Hate me, please, for not asking how you are. And please tell me that you are good. Ah, it's frozen. It's freaking frozen. It's freaky frozen. It's not like Freaky Friday, it's freaky frozen. Okay. Yeah, how rude. You're being so sad. Yes, I am. For all the things, all the good I do all day, I sometimes have my 1 or 2 minutes a day where I'm selfish. Forgive me. The rest of the day is not selfish. I do. The rest of the time of the day is committed to other people, man. Totally, 150,000%, man. But you're fine. That's good. Okay, alright. How rude of the game to not let us go up again. How rude this game is. Just need to unlock it. Yeah, I know. I just need to find the contraption to release the lock. To unleash the rain, to unleash the fire, to unleash the wind, I guess. I suppose it won't be far from the Spirit Spring. Yeah. I guess so too. Right around it was nothing. I am hoping that we are getting closer to whatever we need to do. There's just a room of nothing here. I can't believe that. And see, I'm not, since I'm always getting told by some person here, out of the hundreds of people here, that I'm killing innocent animals right and left of me. I ain't killing anything. Don't even know where that lie is coming from, man. Likely jumping. You're acting like some ADHD kid. You can't go 5 seconds without some stimulation. Yep. Set by the Gen Z person who enjoys videos where which are edited every second. Huh. I'm just stimulating to be more. I just wanna, you know, that games are set by the boring millennial. I ain't boring, man. I totally ain't boring. I may be semi-boring, but I'm actually... Anyways, then it is what it is. I am even proud of being... Who can say he's boring, man? I think 99% of the world, but... I am gladly boring. Okay, before we are retrieving stimulation of our senses here, we are gonna actually take a look at the leveler thingy contraption. I hear some noise. I'm suspecting you don't even know what you're looking for. Yes, because I did not study Elden Ring. I'm sorry, I ain't... My proneness in games has nothing to do with being a professor in the game. It's having the highest skill in the game, and that is the highest skill is in killing stuff and not pulling levelers and shit. And having the game like 5 times and then know the solution. On the contrary, it's from the high skill I'm showing, I know. You could reckon I'm played for the 100th time, but that ain't true, man. It's actually DLC the first time. In case you didn't know, by the way. So then to tell me, what are you looking for? Otherwise I'm just gonna ignore it. And I dream about a mosquito. Would like to say please when you ask for something. Dear boy, does the King of Kings need to say please? You gotta be thankful to be allowed to talk to me. So, would you be so kind and tell me please what to look for? Alright, could you please type faster? I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I'm waiting. Oh boy. Do you see the little pile of rocks in there? Yes, the ice. Or the spirit, I guess the spirit stones. Okay, I'm not gonna look for long for that actually. Okay, let's... Okay, that was not the pile of rocks. Reckon that was just a turtle. Alright then, it is what it is. We are gonna actually move. I'm not gonna be looking for longer. Nah, I'm already bored. Okay, let's then actually do something which is kinda fun. Although it's not, the enemies I see are not hard enough. Attention span for goldfish? Nah, I guess the goldfish has a longer attention span, my mate. Wrong again, you are. Obviously. Alright, did I, by the way... I did kinda look here. Yes, I did, okay. Nice. Actually, it's kinda sad, right? These guys are just, you know, enjoying their time playing some boards, some kind of ball game, and I'm just destroying them, right? And it's a shame. Okay, why did I expect something special, man? Okay, that's what I've been looking for. That's what I've been looking for. Nice. I actually thought the sparkling dude would drop that, but good. It is what it is. Okay, I guess that... Okay, let's actually have a look. Although I do want to go on the outside where we've just been. I do want to go there in the end. Before. Yeah, because I might have... because I missed the altar down there because I have not yet completely scouted the area down there, by the way. I was not yet through. That's what I said. With I am not sure if I'm going the right way here. Just saying. I was not through it anyways. Okay, I guess that's the area which you mean with... sorry, with altar, right? Okay, that's where we came from. Yep. I know. Then I turned around and wanted to take a look in here. Because I just didn't know where to go. That's the fun part in exploring, not knowing where to go. And somehow we can get up there, right? There's a... I guess it's a worthless item up there, but at least there's an item up there. It's normal. What is fun once? Double the action, double the fun, right? Okay, I'm actually gonna try to not waste too much time with those weirdos down here. I mean, that's on you. You could have just baited one of them to get closer. Yeah, but that would have been too easy, wouldn't it? I don't want to play this game in easy mode like I think you do. No easy mode for me. I'm an alpha male, man. I play on hard mode. And if the game doesn't offer hard mode, I make it a hard mode. It's typically alpha male, man. It's insecure as shit. And telling that he's the man. That's me. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. I obviously did not want to do it that way. I just didn't pay attention to go back. Or why it's going back. Simply said. But that's why I try not to do the mistake again. Okay, boy, come on. And yes, I agree, the death was totally unnecessary. Although the two-handy guy seems to be the tougher, since the throw back ability of the weapon is a... the giant sword guy is the weirdo of the pair. Who would have guessed? Knockback, by the way. Throwback might be something different. Throwback probably is something different. I meant knockback. Punch, for example, you could say. Well, it's not directly speaking a punch, right? Yeah, he threw me back, man, back in time. With his baseball bat. So, weak weirdo, come to me. Oh, okay. He follows quite longly. Oh no. Alright, good boy. Mm-hmm. Really? Did I? Did I get infected? So this then is a complete shithole. I made such a nice pun, and even in your made-up language, and you don't even notice it. I did notice it, of course. I contributed it for it being a spelling mistake by you. Since I'm, you're doing the smiley wrong too, so I was guessing it was just your teenagey, I have to write fast spelling mistake. If it was a pun you made on my made-up language, then congrats. Then you did a good one there. But I do the smile correct? No, Smiley does have. Haven't seen yet a human being at least with 3 lips, do I? Or with 3 mouths, to be precise. And on the other hand, I mean, maybe it's a disability, but it's missing a nose too, right? That's the reason why I was thinking. I didn't want to make fun about disabilities. You know? Might be a disability smile. That's what I'm saying. But yes, if I live in a bubble. Hey, I'm conversing in a made-up language. You know, my made-up German. I would even go further. Germany does actually not exist. I make the country up too. So, practically, I do live in my made-up bubble. Actually, I do not exist too. I'm just a AI. Wait a tick. This makes no sense. If we are on your free course, we don't receive Scarlet Rot, and if we are on foot, we receive it. This is so stupid. Who designed this? I don't get it. Next time I wanna go through some shit, I mount a horse too. Maybe then I don't smell the shit and stuff. At one point, I'm gonna meet the person who designed this game, man. This level. I have so many bones to pick there. And then I'm gonna sit down, drink a tea with that person, and tell him that I like him or her. So, let's take down the ninja. Although I have to admit, many little arms are kinda cute. Alright. I'm just want to say I'm not sure if I can trust. Good. You know, the one that's... No, I actually don't know. What are you talking about, actually? What message? About the stone? Well, oh god, today is not really... some time ago you picked up a stone sheeted sword and you can imbue that sword and transform it either into a sword of darkness. Yeah, but... Okay, since I... Yeah, okay. Since I already picked up the Sword of Light, I guess then that was the process, right? Sadly enough. Message came a bit late for the action I already did. Okay, now I understand what you meant with the message. Message was... Didn't get the context at the moment. Came when I already took the sword. That's why I... was uncertain if we can do something else here. Okay, good. So we got the light variant. Oh no. I don't want to walk back. So is the sort of darkness and any sort... Is there so much of a difference between them? Which one would you have picked if I would have taken the right choice? So to say, right choice? Which one would you have picked? Or which one have you picked? Taking a look what is... Okay, darkness, okay. Let me just take a look. Is it gonna be... Is that... Just a question, is it even... Did you use it? I mean, even though if I... Not talking about which option is the right one? No, okay. Okay, holy... Strength, dexterity, faith... But on the other hand, I could still convert it. The Sword of Light can be freely converted to the Sword of Darkness and vice versa upon visiting the appropriate altar. So, does this mean there's gonna be another altar, or is it just a one-time thingy around thing? You know? What we already did. But we converted, we had the stone sword and converted it into the Sword of Light, right? So that will retain the levels if converted into sword darkness, so resistance, faith. There are 3 altars. First one gives you the stone sword, second converted to darkness, and third converted to light. Okay. But it is not a shit sword, I think, by the way. At least the wiki makes it look like a not bad sword. Probably it makes all items not bad looking. You never use. Okay. I'm currently still very, very comfortable with them where we are right now. Okay, we were at the altar. We used the invisible bridge from up there. There's one of my friends. Hello, boy. Yep, I do like to be puked on. Although it would be kind of cool if we could have the both versions, right? If we could have the Sword of Light and the Sword of Darkness, that would be kind of cool. Just by the name, I mean. But anyways, that's something different. That's how I would created it. But that's just me. There's a string of slime. Right there. Why? Okay. Anyways, sorry. Nope. Okay, here we are back here. I see. I see. Now we are at the upper part. We still have 2 elevators. I see. I am beginning to understand. That dog attack was something. Okay, these guys suddenly have more HP. Or I'm doing less damage. That was totally worth it. And now suddenly we can't use the horse anymore. Okay, got it. Because now we are inside. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. Oh boy. I didn't see the invasion. Why didn't I see the invasion thingy? There definitely was no invasion display thingy. I would have noticed. Oh, did we find a bug again? I think we did. No, I guess we... No, I'm not blind. We did find a bug again. I can't believe that I've ever seen that. Let me check. Okay, invaded by... Huh. Weird. Okay. I really then found a bug, Michael. It's displayed on stream, but I tell ya, I didn't see it in the game, actually. I think YouTube is actually... My only explanation is that YouTube is putting them invasion things over the game, not me. I totally did. I would have noticed. Safe thing to say is that we found a bug again. I'm gonna write FromSoftware mail later on, after stream. How hideous this game is. No, that's the wrong elevator actually. This one I'm safe for later. Okay, let's then take down the invasion thingy. And then we crack on. Okay, let's wait a bit. No, I'm still getting a rod. Okay, just a tick. Okay, let's crack on into happiness. Okay, is the boy coming? Come on. Wait, was the elevator by the way? No, it was not back here. Okay, let's get then rid. Oh, this is where I came back for actually. Yep, the cookbooks, man. What else is in the game? That was on purpose. I promise. I'm a bit confused about the door here, which was not opened. I would have figured I'm either looking wrong. That is gonna straight lead us back to the altar thingy. Right here. Because I actually thought that it would bring us up there. Doggy, doggy, doggy. Alright, runes we have back. Not the ones we lost up there after the invasion. Obviously. Okay, be wary of invasion. At least then we maybe, just maybe, take one down. Okay, I thought the invasion would happen all the time when I'm here. Then it is what it is. My world is not gonna... end with not having the invasion fight. Okay, let's wait a tick until, although I guess there's some sort of thing we could actually consume against the rot. I guess it's actually waiting until it is gone is probably a bit faster. Bird frost sleep. Okay. 9. Rot build up and cures rot. Okay, let's actually put that for now here. I still would like to be a bit careful with them bolts. Since I've got only 9. And maybe they're gonna be a bit more useful later on, right? Boluses. Yep, and sadly enough, obviously, this is not as... You were right, sadly enough, this ain't as bad as the curse, right? That's a bit sad in my opinion. But it is what it is. I'm, you know, I can't change it, man. Alright, Scarlet Butt. Tick. Now we are invaded. Okay, good. Okay, Falks. Okay, and we wait a tick. That's a nice mask, right? Hello. I mean, it's not the ideal spot to play ENTM, right? But we put it on anyways. Alright, that looks nice, right? Okay, let's get back to our wonderful... We had veterans armors. No. Is this the right helmet, by the way? Yes, okay, good. And one quickie. Haha. Oh boy, I should stop with that. One, the Falcon Fex. Not Falky. Just wanna. There we go. Curved sword. Huh. Right, strength, dex. Is the scaling causes blood loss build up? That ain't bad. Okay, it's obviously not upgraded, and be cool if it would be scaling on Arcane 2, right? Okay, anyways. The set dropped by... I guess the set dropped by the insect dude, the warm man, was the important part, not his curved nice ass sword. Okay, cool thing is that we have... Okay, before we actually do the nice part, we're actually gonna do a bit of scouting down below, so to say. And then we are gonna take a look around here a bit more. That's how... Is this the same area where we've seen... Yep, theoretically that's the place where we can jump on the... Yeah, yep, I think you should explore more around here. That's what I had in mind. There's one more elevator we haven't used. I wanted to look around before we go to the boss. That's exactly what I had in mind. And before we go to the boss, I maybe still remember to get... Yep. That elevator I have in mind, and the rooftop there's... I bet my ass that there's on the rooftop the body with the item, that is gonna be a cookbook But we are gonna find that out before we go to the boss. Okay, this is just the stair thingy. We have been one time around. I think I've been beneath. I've killed all the dudes here. Nice. Just double checking. I saw this item. Okay, pest, thread, spears. That's where we came up from. Okay, that area. Oh, wait a tick. There's a whole. No. Okay, I confused this area. Damn. I thought that was the area from the beginning. Okay, shoot. Didn't saw that coming. Okay, then I excuse myself for the roof thingy. There was another building similar to that with a dead body on the roof and an item. It is apparently not this one. Shame on me. Divine Bird Helm. You know what? That is actually kind of a good helmet from And the bridge will lead to the house, yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'm gonna recognize it once I see it. And we have the giant, maybe the giant bowman too. Anyways, it is... The helmet is too small, by the way, for my good looks. But that's with most items. The bird thingy, the worm thingy actually is too small too. Otherwise, I would wear this. I would totally put that on because that's cool. But it's not scaling with our head, right? It's just stupid. There we see that the FromSoft designers have no style at all. Sadly enough. Okay. Classic then. Alright, we came from there. Maybe that's the roof I meant. That probably is the roof I meant. Ah, okay, I see. That is then gonna be the other elevator. I talked about before. It actually so looks like we should, apart from the message try down, that there's really you know, from time to time you've got to take a leap of faith, right? The real question is, with or with... with horse, right? Just realized, oh boy, that's amazing. Just realized that, oh boy, over 100k gone. I just realized that he has very, very nice feet nailed, so to say, right? Little claws up down there, kinda neat. Yes, I was a bit astonished. That fight did not go as I wished that it would go. True. Oh boy. Yeah, talents. Yes. If I would have said that word, then since we talked at the beginning of me giving other people a good feeling, right? Then you wouldn't have looked that word up, posted it into chat, and had a good feeling to, you know, teaching me. See what I'm doing for the world, man. You're welcome, by the way. I guess it's the Ash of War, or is it a spell? Oh no. Why did I talk? With the wings is kinda amazing. It looks cool. Yes, I've got to go. We quickly take him down, then we are gonna do the jump and run part. And then I will very quickly go to the loo. I could just ride away from him. If I would not be stupid, I already would have taken him down 2 times. It, she, whatever. I don't know what I am greedish and not smartish. It's out of my hand, out of my mind, out of crazy, stupid, unreal, so to say. Easy. Nope, nothing dropped. Fair enough. What would have been cool would be a piece of armor. Elevator. Before we... Yes, that's what I wanted to do. It's a bit dark, which is actually not really helping out, but when was... actually the last time I was asked for my opinion, right? No, like a bird, man. He just flew over it like a bird, man. Oh boy, that skill. Okay. Yeah, and all of that for 4-toed foul food. Yes. Worth the time invest, I guess. Worth the time. let us divine and see if there is gonna be more here. Maybe that's actually, first off, beautiful and then praise to view. Okay, maybe that's actually what or why. Okay, first of all, we have another elevator there. That's cool. This is probably just gonna bring us back to the others where we've... Oh boy. No, 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 no. Yes, no, yes. Good, perfect. Nicely done. I just wanted to... I was curious how it looks down there. Whether it has nice textures and flowers and grass and stuff. No, they were lazy there when designing this area. I think actually the elevator is gonna bring us to one location where we've already been. Obviously. I double jumped up. Actually, the jump is easy. It's just a bit sharply, so to say. So before we actually... This is the one, right? Okay, the question at hand obviously is whether and or if that was actually worth the time. Probably if you reckon it actually not, but it is what it is. Sometimes you just realize if something was worth the time when you have invested the time. Oh, screw me in the somewhere. Wait a tick. Don't know if that's actually the right one. Yes. We still will go into the jump and running part, since that is actually my main business, my main area of business, jump and run. We're gonna have a little fight. Adventurous, you know, with a few fights in between. Yeah, we might be talking of two different elevators, Michael. When we jump down here, there's gonna be an elevator. I think you, not this one. I think you mean a other one. Let us first of all, or you might mean another one. Or maybe we are talking about the same elevator, which we can reach from this jump and run part. And yes, I selected the wrong bonfire because I was not sure if that was the context there. To be fair. Okay, let's ignore the buddy. He ain't no enemy. He's just a victim, right? And I don't have fun with victims. Oh boy, I'm not gonna be risky. Although it's actually more fun when you take risks, right? Like we all do in real life and stuff. The real question is, first of all, fortune favors the bold, right? No, that's... I was actually thinking about taking this jump, but this would have been, I guess, too long. I was not sure if these guys were actually good guys. Before they attacked me. Actually. Okay, Talisman of all Crucibles. Shall we have a quick look what it actually is doing, what it would be doing if we would think about putting it on. Okay, grants effects of all Crucible Talisman. Now the real question is, okay, yeah, improves backstabs but increased damage taken. Reduces damage and impact of headshots. Improves dodge rolling but increased damage taken. Raises, no, that's Fire Scorpion. Okay, if this is actually, I mean, the damage taken is the thing which would throw me off, right? So it's one which combines all these. Backstabs, okay. Reduces damage and impact of set. Well. Maybe I'm underrating them Crucibles. Out of pure non-knowledge? Maybe? That leads us back here, I see. Did I really not oversee another hole here? No. Alright. Good. Then finally, man. Behold, jumping. Blah. I'm sorry. Okay, here. Nice. So is this, by the way, the elevator you meant, Michael? But I think there's still another elevator I have not yet used. But first of all, Grace first, other stuff second. That's different. Okay, then we are talking about a different elevator. Then I think we are talking about the same elevator I have not yet used, which is still, which I still wanna be using. Okay, this one leads to the bridge. Okay, perfect. Perfect. Because I guess the other elevator ain't gonna be running away. I don't know why I needed to run around there. Just wanted to check. Double check what the heck is that flag. I'm sorry. I hear someone nasty, and I know that someone is firing at us, on us, with us, who wants to party. I ain't want to party. Not today, not in the mood. We just, yeah. Are we able to freaking reach it now? I don't like giant ass arrows, right? Arrows are not who, right? Arrows which just freaking impale you. And not in a good way. Welcome back. He's vomiting freaking fire. I probably ain't gonna be able to do that. Okay, anyways. Then the hard way. Alright. Good. Oh, Golem Great Bow. I honestly would not have said that this guy is a golem, by the way. I just would have thought it would be a giant. But anyways, who am I? Okay, cool. So now we even have apart from the great bow, a really, really powerful golem great bow. Nice. Whenever we are gonna use it. You mean the King Julian thingy or what? Or what are you talking about? Then I do not know what you did. Then what did you transport with that message? If you would be so kind to tell me, when I obviously wait for the answer in anticipation and hopes to understand said message in a mere amount of time, which is just roughly around a minute with you. Michael, I will never forget that, thank you. Thanks for sharing. Oh, did I judge too early? I just watched like 15 seconds. Did I judge too early? If I hear and listen to the song and watch the video to the end, does it get better? Or did my TikTok mentality, did I just quit too early? It's a banger. Then I just quit too early. Might it, by the way, be that when we were together here on stream with Gothic, right? I had the feeling that somehow some sort of video which I Okay, I think we would, by the way, die. I have the feeling that somehow something similar you have already shared before. Oh, hello, Matthew. Thank you for saying hello. I hope you're good, buddy. And have a good evening, too. Always cool when you say hello, by the way. But I am just freaking not sure that they ain't gonna be putting a grace. Okay, drop down. I just want to say thank you. Drop down, you won't die if you fall correctly. I just want to say they are not putting the grace here. That would have been a fall to sure death. They wouldn't just put a grace there in order to, you know, okay, they already did before, actually. Grace the fall. Oh no. Oh no, I see something nasty. He's in. Oh no, I just say oh no when I see something very okay, you're right. Everything is actually unpleasant. You're right. You're right. Especially when I go out and see humans, I say oh no a lot, man. Believe you me. I am kidding, by the way. Okay, they are very... They should pray to me, man. Dude, I just imagine that you wake up, you open your eyes and you see your own ceiling and you go, oh no, yes, because I'm gonna say, oh no, another day I need to survive and go through life. What a sad little person I am. What a shame. Every morning, buddy, every freaking morning the same. Oh, freaking hell. Is this curse? This is curse thingy, right? Oh boy, there are... Is this the curse counter going up? They took a good and fun fight and just copy and pasted. Yes, it's a curse thingy. And pasted it, thus making it less unique, and then it wasn't enough. They just had to make it... Yeah, okay. I see. I see why. So, what I actually wanted to do 15 minutes ago, I'm gonna very quickly gonna go to the loop. And then, yeah, that's Deathblight in Death. Okay, cool. So, Michael, I correct your words. They took the OG line was really good. No, you're wrong. They took a good fight, or let's say that they took a normal fight, and through the insta-death thingy, they made it amazing. So that's what they did. Okay. I'll be back in a minute. So, I guess the way to go is to actually as quickly as possible take the I don't know how the demons called the insta-death gas thingies, which do the poisonous death blight gas out to kill them first, right? To try to focus it. I mean, it doesn't make the fight easier that they are moving very quickly. The line, I meant. Yes, we might actually gonna be stuck here a bit. Basilisk, thank you. I forgot that there were basilisks. Yes, thank you for the correction. I forgot about the... I was so focused on trying to take them basilisks down as quickly as possible that I did not take a look at the insta-death bar. How stupid of me. And I thought he would just throws off 2, but I think there were 4. 2 I took down, 2 more were there. I hope they are not constantly respawning. That would be kinda cool, because it would make the fight more difficult. And more difficult means more wonderful. That might be helpful, yes. Wait a tick. In his second phase, is he emitting the Death Blight too? Because the bar was raising. Was it because of the basilisk or was it because of the lion? That would make the fight a bit insane. Ah, okay. Okay. I see. That makes the fight. I can. Those. FromSoft, man. Why? Oh, why do you do that, man? He also has it. Okay, why do they do that? Yeah, I'm beginning to agree that they really made it shit. Okay, I can run away, yeah. That might be when he spits that, run away, yep. Get it? Yep, horse. I should have mounted the horse and run away. Okay, I see. But would you do the whole fight on horse? No, right? Just to run away. Okay. Just when he is spitting certain death. Alright, okay. Just then. Otherwise that would have been nasty, yes. Oh, I have seen his undercargo. Nice, that was a nice angle. Oh god, the camera angle was shit. Sorry. Sorry for the language, but I just need to complain about the camera. No, no. I mean, yes, he did kinda do... I didn't do enough damage in the last third of the fight, but on the other hand, at least the Death Blight thingy is just a small portion of the face, right? He, after that, as nasty as it is, he then goes into... Or it goes then into... Or the two dudes then go into... After showing us their rares, they go into the other attribute... Fire, lightning, wind, element thingy stage. Somehow I just didn't do damage. I don't know. It's weird. That's a gimmick which I really loved. That's his dead avatar. But he's not blue. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. I didn't revive at the stake, right? Did I? What are you talking about? Ang wasn't blue. Aha. Huh. Didn't even know that it was called Ang. It seems that you haven't. When I started with Blue, you didn't understand my good joke, man. And I just played along. As comedian as I am. But that's right, I didn't think about it. You were still a little baby when the first Avatar movie was released, right? You were like a little kiddo. Not to be allowed to watch the 12-year-old movies, right? Because you were still a little... Oh god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Yes, and even back then it was goofy. Hey, some people think the Avatar, the last Airbender manga, anime series, whatever, was goofy. Other people think that the Avatar franchise, the movies, are goofy. It's an opinion, right? Everyone has a different one. Some people think person A is beautiful. Other people think person B is beautiful. It's everyone has his own taste, right? It's just fine. If you like neither of them both, it's good. If you think they're goofy, it's good. I'm not judging. That's the important thing. I'm not judging. I'm just sad, Michael. I'm just sad that I made just a amazing joke there out of the nowhere. I dropped that hard joke, which was really, really funny. You don't understand it, and then you are sometimes telling that I don't have humor, man. That's the sad part. That is the saddest part of all, man. That is the sad part with that. Okay, in the name of the material of the Avatar movies, I hope this is not the only thing which makes the movie goofy to you, right? I mean, on the contrary, that's basically what marketing is, right? If you think about it, what marketing is for advertisement, where they right and left writing AI on it, on network cables and stuff, then yes, that's actually how marketing works. Hey, how can we sell this network cable? Let's put AI on it and the stupid idiots are gonna buy this fucking shit. That's actually how it works. And yes, there are AI network cables. It is as stupid as it is. Okay, I get it. A ton of damage. I don't have a list of why it's goofy. I always thought you had a list from things you think think which are goofy. I thought you had a whole book filled with it. There's a lot of stupid AI shit, AI grill, AI schroeder, AI toilet, etc. Yeah. I mean, I guess in the unforeseeable future there is gonna be, I guess, some sort of AI toilet, right? Which, I don't know, brushes your ass with the right amount of water. But I guess we are a bit away from that time. It's just a stupid marketing word. Like a couple of years ago, it was Bitcoin and NFTs and stuff. All this stupid shit. Pardon my French, by the way. Pardon my language. I should concentrate again. Sorry, I drifted away mentally. Yes, it does lead to something interesting, that you did not understand my joke, and I'm still very, very upset because of that. I am still upset, sad, and I will later when I go to bed, I will cry myself to sleep, not understanding the world, and tomorrow morning I am gonna wake up cursing, your joke sucked. Okay. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow saying, oh no, my joke sucked. Oh no, okay. At least we got a bit closer there. Good, but I'm getting there. We are closing in. So actually, I don't know if it's... Oh boy, I should have done that, right? Just a tick. There we go. Right. Oh, it's me, okay. Yeah, you can. Where were they freaking hiding? I had him. Oh, and I was so confused. I only took down 2 before. I guess they were just freaking hiding there, man. And then the oh god, sorry, I can't talk anymore. The focus on him actually threw me off the auto aim. Yeah, should have ignored them. I wanted to ignore them and finish him, but the lock-on confused me. I was somehow not getting the lock-on off. I mean, yes, shame on me, but that was the plan, but didn't work out. Anyways, it is what it is. We just have some more fun time here, which is fine, right? It's not going good. not the most amazing fight of all, actually. Michael, if I wouldn't know your age, I would say that sounds like a message a boomer has written. Hot take. But we are not talking about me, we are talking about you. I'm not in the middle, I didn't write that message. Don't make it about me. But yes, on the other hand, that's a very, very good observation, and I feel you, because I feel very, very similar, that things are certainly, I'm just trying to find the right words, that so many things are thrown at us, so many trends and words and things are overused, so everything which is not inside, yeah. Very, and too much copy pasta in between. Yeah. And I am still trying to figure out whether what is actually the problem. I don't know if it's actually social media or the internet which is actually causing that weird quick loop thing there. That's what I do not know. Whether it was like that already 20 years ago, or whether the internet and then the social media actually made it worse. I mean, yeah, we can blame the internet and all, but it really is that everything is faster now. Yeah, totally. As you're right, everything is faster nowadays. But I think I have no proof. This is just a feeling, right? This is feely, and not a. I mean, we are on YouTube here, right? It's some sort of social media thingy too. But I think that through the hypes on social media, like TikTok and YouTube and stuff, when things go viral, especially with products, I think the circle through that has fastened up. This is just a feeling I have. I have no proof. I cannot prove it with anything. That's just my own little feeling that it made it a bit worse because it speeded things up. So actually, we should blame ourselves, I think. But do you know what is really what is really too fast? How the bar of the Deathblight insta-death thingy loads up. That's definitely a too fast of a loading time, man. That is just way off. So, we already could have beaten him, I know. But I just want to go back to NFTs, which you mentioned. They are a perfect example of that. A couple of years ago, NFTs are the future. Everything's going to be NFT, and now they're irrelevant. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Some people really got rich with this stupid idea. But I've never understood. I mean, the blockchain crypto is one thing, right? Although I think it was a little bit overhyped, or is a bit overhyped too. But the whole NFT thingy was on a whole nother level, man. It was just... I don't want to call it stupid. But it was... I just didn't understand it. But there you, by the way, see again, NFT blew up because of social media too, by the way, I think. Because some people, not some people, it hyped on social media. So yet again, social media is the problem. That was totally stupid. I don't understand how people fell for that. I think, again, just a feeling. I have no proof. I cannot prove it. I think it's similar to the financial advisors you see on social media who advertise and say, no effort, 1 minute a month, you get 10,000 euros a month, just buy my course or buy my PDF for 300 euros. They are playing with people who are maybe desperate because they need money and try to get their money because they really need to do something to get money. I think that's a potion preying on these people. Yeah, when they sell their shitty courses for a huge sum of shit money, and they are preying on people who desperately need money, and that's, by the way, the morally shit part about it. And I think if you are in desperate need of money for whatever good reason, there definitely is things like NFTs is an option where you can. It's like playing the lottery, right? Yeah, let's be honest. That's nothing you SOs have always been preying on desperate and not smart. Yes. Yeah. Yes. And I don't wanna not say that I'm the smartest person whatsoever. Not at all. I don't want to say anything negative about people, but I still do not understand. That's the only reason, that's my only explanation I have, that these people really need to be desperate, because otherwise you wouldn't fall for that. It's just that you have an insane load of pressure to get money for whatever. Otherwise I cannot explain, otherwise you wouldn't fall for that. That's the only explanation I could think of. However you get in such a situation, I do not know. Yeah, desperation, desire, lack of knowledge, and that specific fear is defined as charisma, but that's how people fall for. Yeah. Yeah. But you know, there's one thing where desperation, I guess, can be ruled out. Do you know shell players? In big cities here in Berlin too, at certain places you see shell players, right? A group who have the little ball and hide it, one ball, 3 shells, and hide the ball beneath it, and then 2 or 3 or 4 actors come in, they throw in 50 euros, and it's totally fake, and if you see it, you totally notice that this is freaking fake, and yet I still see them a couple of times a month doing this shit show, and it seems to be working out. They somehow generate money with that, otherwise they wouldn't do it, right? This old trick is still working too, and every time I see them I just shake my head and can't believe that people are falling for that. And sorry, that's actually interesting. Yep. And in that case I would rule desperation out. I think it's just plain stupid. I'm sorry, I don't want to insult anyone, but it's just stupid to do that. And you gotta believe it, there's the player on the ground, and then there are 3, 4, 5 people, and you have got to imagine that every one of them sets 50 euros. There are 4 or 5 people setting 50 euros. Who the fucking hell sets 50? They're all actors, they're all part of the group, and people are falling. Oh, sorry, I'm getting angry. I just can't believe that this shit is working. Yeah, the explanation is stupidity, man. Oh, this stupid ass lion. Okay, we are gonna have 1 or 2 more tries. I put away my watch, and then we are gonna we can still come to a conclusion with the lion here on Thursday, actually. But at least let's have 1 more try, at least, maybe 2. That works because that is just one scammer. That's a whole. Yes, that's what I said. That's a whole group. You know, I know. You know, they play the game, and that some of the team win, and this creates a feeling of the person that they can win then with the reality totally rigged. I know that the people winning are not actually winning. I know that, buddy. That's what I meant. If you watch the group, there are 4, 5, 6 people, and every one of these people gives the player 50 euros. I mean, that's gonna actually ring everyone's bell if there are so many people setting that amount of money. That should be the first red flag, actually, in my opinion. They should figure out some things. And all they have are 50 euros, by the way. then I would rather invest the money in an NFT. Or I would rather play the lottery for 50 euros. But the important part, do you know what is actually not wasted? To spend time here in stream, which we again will do on Thursday. Yeah, that's gonna be it. We are gonna take it. Yeah, I don't want to take that as an excuse, but that I drifted a bit off there in the end. It was a nice distraction to have this little chat about NFT and finance and stuff. That was cool. We will bring this bad boy, the lion, down on Thursday then. Tune in. We have some fun. Normal time. Thank you for the 3 likes, Michael. Thank you for being here, by the way. And good night. Goodbye. I wish you a wonderful week then, and may the Almighty protect you too. And on Thursday, obviously, the sleeper will awaken again. Good night and